Players struggle with using corners outside of comfortable range. They tend to play really far outside of the range where they're not able to be as effective. Genji in general can only be most effective when they're trying to go for shotgun angles, to go for the right click. That is where most of your damage is coming from. We position really far, die pretty fast. Multiple people can shoot us, not as effective pressure. That is something you want to avoid. When they start pressure, because they start too early, the enemy is just able to notice them. They're just able to turn around and poke them. This BAB will have an advantage versus this Tracer. That's why you don't want to fight. We can just try to get the building or simply get closer and then shoot. Leveraging the building is a really good choice though, because you can minimize the amount of angles you deal with, you have a lot of cover, you have HP pack as well. But because they start too early, what is gonna happen with them is they're gonna turn around and maybe shoot them and maybe poke them. This is not an ideal situation. How to solve this problem? We're simply trying to use corners at our effective range. I usually like to describe it with words: you need to play more proactive positions. If you have those more proactive positions, which are using more effective range potential, because every character, it depends on what your effective range is. We have the shotgun position now, able to establish so much pressure, even though you would not be able to do the pressure. This position still generates a lot of pressure, allowing you to do a lot of options, and this might be scary for the enemy team because you have this proactive position. It forces an enemy to do actions towards you, but being proactive, it helps you to stay more in control. You're forcing the enemy team to do something towards you.